Many of you ask us the same question. Is it possible to bring to Spain my relatives? Can I bring my cousin, my sister, my uncle, etc.? Yeah, well, the answer is yes, it's entirely possible to carry out this procedure, but as long as you meet one specific requirement, which is economical dependency. In this video, we're going to understand what that exactly means, how one can demonstrate that is living under the charge of the Spanish or European Union citizen, and finally can obtain his or her residency in Spain. Hello everyone, my name is Gerard, I'm the marketing responsible at immigrationspain.es, and in this video we're going to explore a concept that generates many doubts, which is living under the charge of another relative, which is the key to obtaining residency for many of the relatives of Spanish or European Union citizens living in Spain. Before continuing with the video, we must make sure to stress that we're talking about the family member of a European Union citizen card, which is one of the best ways to bring your relatives to Spain, to bring them to Spain with you so that they can start living and working in the country. This residency, which is a 5-year residence and work permit, it's really advantageous, can be applied and obtained directly as a tourist in Spain and is granted to those foreigners, to those non-European Union citizens who are the relatives of a Spanish national or a European Union citizen who is living in Spain. If that's the case, we must then understand which are the relatives that one can bring to Spain with him or with her, so who can apply for this family member of a European Union citizen card. The general case states that ascendants, which is parents, can obtain this card. Couple, which can be registered through marriage or through civil union, can also benefit from this card, and descendants, which are children of the European Union citizen or of the couple spouse of that European Union citizen. But many of you have the question of, can I include additional relatives? Can I include my extended family, which is cousins, brothers, sister, uncle, etc.? Well, the answer is yes, but as long as provided as this family member, this extra relative, meets one specific requirement, which is living under the charge, which is meeting economical dependency on the European Union citizen. Now we're going to explore exactly what this concept means and how it works. But before moving forward, remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do it now. We are posting new content every single week, content that will make your life in Spain as a foreigner easier. So if you haven't done so, subscribe. Let's then explore what this concept of living under the charge, economical dependency, is. So as we've said, in order for a cousin, brother, uncle, nephew to apply for the family member of a European Union citizen card, in order to regroup, to reunificate this relative, you must demonstrate that this relative depends economically on you, and you must demonstrate that he or she is living under your charge as the European Union citizen. This can be understood based on two different streams. The first one is that it's mandatory that during the past year you have been sending, you as a European Union citizen, money to that non-EU relative. How much money? Well, we're talking about at least a 51% of the per capita GDP of the country where this non-European Union citizen who wants to come to Spain is living. So, first stream, for 1 year, for the past year prior the application, you must have been sending money to your relative. And here it's very important to understand that this money sending is something essential for a successful application, but it is not enough. Why? Because this is where many foreigners tend to fail and where they get rejection in their application. This source of money, this source of income, which is the money transfer that you've been sending to your relative, must be the sole income source of your relative. This means that if this relative has a pension, if he or she has a property that generates income, these additional income sources would completely make him or her not eligible for the application and would straight away reject. So your money transfer should be the only source of income that this non-European Union relative received and has received during the past year. Hence, we can understand that he or she depends economically on you. Then the second stream, the other very important requirement, is that you must have been living with this relative for the past year too. Here we would have the two main requirements that tend to happen commonly, but then we have a third stream, which is the situation in which the non-European Union relative is suffering from a severe illness and demands and needs the help, the aid of the European Union citizen. This must be in combination with the lack of extra relative who can care take care and help the non-European Union citizen, and the only resource, the only help or aid that this ill relative can get is from the European Union citizen living in Spain, hence the need for him or for her to travel to Spain to reunite and live together. This is an extra scenario that also must be proved that there's no other relative that can take care of the non-European Union relative, and then the procedure can move forward. As you can see, these are very specific situations. It's a process that is complicated to go through, to succeed. It's possible many times, it's achieved in subsequent phases after an appeal, but it's possible provided that you meet these specific requirements. But again, it's key to analyze case by case and try to prove this economical dependency, this need to live under the charge of the European Union citizen. So we need to see how it can be done in each of these specific cases. If you found this video useful, if it has helped you a bit, make sure to subscribe because we're posting more content like this every single week. And if you have doubts, if you need help from one of our specialized immigration lawyers, send us an email at info@immigrationspain.es. We'll be more than happy to help, and see you in the next one next week with more content.